All right, guys, got a good one here. Or a really bad one, to be honest. If it looks like it's gonna get upended, but what we have here is a basically the Supreme Court SCOTUS is reviewing this lawsuit that a group of voters in Louisiana brought to the court, and it says that, or let me just show you guys what I'm going off of now, I guess. Uh, it just this says Supreme Court appears poised to upend key provision of Voting Rights Act. In a dispute over a Louisiana voting map, the conservative majority signaled it might prohibit using race as a factor in creating election districts. Resulting redistricting could let states cement Republican control of Congress. So they're basically going over the Voting Rights Act to see if Louisiana broke that act because they are obviously drawing maps based on race, and just the blatantly obvious. Just the let me show you guys just to picture what I'm seeing here. So if you guys have never been to Louisiana, here's Shreveport and Baton Rouge. These places are extremely far apart. I mean, it's insane, and they're in the same district. I mean, there's nowhere in the United States, at least I know, where it's gerrymandered that bad. Because they're obviously trying to hit all the big cities because black people usually live in urban areas, not like in these fucking nowhere places. So they're trying to obviously put in all as many black people as they can. So they hit Baton Rouge, Lafayette, Alexandria, Shreveport, all the big cities. They try to clump together to create this majority black congressional district. And so the Democrats will win this, and then they'll clump in all the rural areas with these other cities to make it Republican owned, and that's how they win. How many districts is this? One, two, three, four. Like, is this one district? I didn't even notice this. Like, this district here, where you see the lines, this might be the same district as this blue right here, but then in the middle is this sixth congressional district. I mean, that's fucking ridiculous. So they're obviously trying to gerrymander based on race, and you're not supposed to gerrymander based on race explicitly. So they're reviewing if that map is constitutional, basically, and if they end up saying it is constitutional, more states will just start doing this. I think here's the picture of it, where here it is now. The current map is 24 seats, and then if they were to redistrict all these, the Republicans would gain 12 seats. So you can kind of see here. You see how this one's Democratic here. I guess they could redraw it and get rid of that. I guess maybe they could eliminate a seat. I'm not sure. I don't think you can eliminate seats. You just have to draw them really weirdly. But in no way in hell are you supposed to have this here. Like, you're in this place right here. If you guys can see my cursor, I think you can, on the Louisiana. You should have the same district as these people all the way down here. I mean, that's ridiculous. So they'll just keep drawing maps like this. You see how Alabama, if you can see the north side of Alabama, literally state line to state line is the same district for the one in the north. And then they'll just keep doing shit like that. Same thing here in Louisiana. If they gerrymander here at the very north, like literally state line to state line is the same district. I think that's ridiculous. It should be like Georgia. You see how let's see, Georgia here has, it's not state line to state line. You cannot like that's very far away. It's like 6 hours. Like, it's extremely long. So yeah, I mean, for a group of people like the Republican Party, let me just say this, for a group of people like the Republican Party who says, things like DEI and affirmative action are terrible because it's based on race, and then they go on to literally draw districts solely based on race. Obviously, hitting the main cities where most black people, or mostly black people reside, and try to make that the only Democratic seat, and then create the rest really fucking gerrymandered and be Republican. Now, obviously, the point of gerrymandering is to get your state as many, whatever seats it is, whatever state that is, Democrat or Republican, both do it. But the Democrats have at least have sort of proposed bills to ban gerrymandering. I mean, that needs to happen. If they don't, I'm sure I think this ruling isn't supposed to happen until the coming months. So this is just kind of the news thing of the day, but from the New York Times at least. So I'm covering it, and we won't probably see anything until a few months after, and then we'll see from there. But if this affects the 2026 midterms, then it's just an extreme power grab by this administration, and they've been doing it for the whole entire time. So again, not surprising, but I mean, if they start gerrymandering, the Democrats just gonna have to gerrymander back. I don't know, as much as they can, right? But the only way these Republicans can even win is by creating these 300-mile congressional districts that these people aren't even near each other. Like that's bigger than some states probably, bro. And that's how big their congressional district is. So obviously they're cheating, and if they get that passed, then let's say they don't, and the Democrats take back the House. That'll help. And then if we can get some kind of majority in 2028, then one of the things a lot of things need to be done. If the Democrats win all three branches in like 2028, a lot of things need to be done quickly. Ban gerrymandering, extend subsidies for Obamacare forever unless you can get a single payer. I mean, like a lot of things, because the right wing in America is starting to turn so authoritarian to where it's unbearable, bro. And it's going to be a really bad time for America if they can just keep getting power grabs, and it's just going to be impossible for Democrats who try to do the right thing to win office. And then when they win office, we don't need any passive, liberal in there that won't do anything. We need leftists to actually govern and, put up barriers so these people can't keep doing shit like this, bro, of these power grabs after power grab after power grab, trying to fire anybody they want, draw any type of map they want, whatever to gain power. That's what they're doing. It's like, I love the analogy of there's a gun on the floor and the Republicans are running for it. I mean, you both have to run for it, the gun being power. And, the Republicans are running for it, and you can't just have the Democrats just looking at it and watch them run for it, right? That's where we're at now in American politics. So yeah, I mean, this stuff cannot fly, bro. So I'm gonna end that there, guys. If you like the video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. That helps me out a ton. And if you'd like to donate to independent media like myself, I'm on here Monday through Friday. Times vary, but 2 videos a day or 1 video a day usually. At least 1 video a day. And yeah, I appreciate all of you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow.